Hi, I wanted to make this video for my boyfriend to celebrate our 3-year anniversary coming up. I know you're gonna laugh when I show you this video because I'm not a cheesy person, but whatever. I wanted to tell the story of how we met because it's never not funny to talk about me being a dumb teenager and stalking you on Instagram. It all started my sophomore year of high school, your junior year of high school. We took this online intro to ag class because it was like 2020, 21. I was, of course, barely paying attention because it's an online class. After I spoke, I had my camera off, like, I'm not paying attention. But then you started talking, and you started talking about how you like to train horses and ride bulls and all this really cool stuff that I'm also into. And I thought, like, who is this guy? So I did what any curious teenager would do, and I looked for your Instagram. It was very difficult, by the way, because your Instagram is not under your name, but I found it, and you were stupid and accepted my follow request. But I stalked you a little bit, and I realized that you didn't post any pictures of your face, and I was a little disappointed because I didn't even know what you looked like. You didn't even have your camera on in class. But the most disappointing part is that I realized a girl had been commenting on your posts, and I realized he has a girlfriend. Womp womp. But I rolled my eyes and I moved on. And then fast forward to the summer before my senior year of high school. I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across a post on your story, and it was a picture of this gorgeous old body style truck that you were restoring. And I also drove one of those, so I was even more into you. So of course, naturally, I went back to your account and I saw that all of those girlfriend comments were deleted. So I stared at that picture of that truck, and part of me was like, don't message him, that's really weird. But the other part of me was like, but just do it. Something might happen. Who knows? What's it hurt? So I went back and forth, but eventually, before I went to bed, I did message you, and I just said, what year? Like, what year's your truck? And I figured if he does have a girlfriend, it's not a big deal. I just want to have a conversation about a truck. But if he does have a girlfriend, like, that's okay. If you don't have a girlfriend, like, even better. So you replied, and then the best part was we just kept talking. Eventually, I gave you my phone number. That's right, I made all the moves. And then that night, we FaceTimed all night. I think that was my first all-nighter since my 6th grade. Like, it had been a while. But we just never ran out of things to talk about, which was absolutely amazing. So then, the next day, we said we were gonna go get ice cream at Hoffman's for our first date. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting. Like, where is this guy? He's supposed to pick me up. Like, maybe I don't know, something's going on. Come to find out, you were at work and one of the cars caught on fire, and you showed up in my driveway just apologizing and apologizing for being late. You were covered in soot, just like black all over. You still had your work clothes on, but it was cute. But we went out, we got ice cream. The little old lady in front of us in line, I'll never forget, she turned around and said, like, that's a good man, don't lose him. We had just met. She didn't know it was our first date, but it was sweet. But now it's been 3 years, and I think the best part is that we went from complete strangers to now you're the person that knows me best. And again, the best part about falling for you so young, this is so cheesy, is that we got to mature and just grow up together. But now I get to look forward to moving in with you in a few weeks, and I just can't wait to see what the future holds. Happy 3-year anniversary.